15 hardest so that you can unlock them too. There's a lot to do, so let's get started. One of the first Dark Ops that I unlocked was another round, which was to reach round 100 in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, to a lot of players, this is actually one of the hardest Dark Ops to do because getting to round 100 isn't easy. So let's break down exactly how I did it and how you can do this as easily as possible. So out of the two map choices, I went for Liberty Falls because it's so much easier to get to round 100 on that map. And for the first 40 or so rounds, I played it exactly how I wanted to. I had the Rampage on the entire time. I got the Jet Gun built. All I was working on was getting enough points to have all the perks, upgrade the Jet Gun to PAP 3, as well as get the GS45 Akimbo pistols, gold rarity, and triple papped. But I specifically kept the spawn door towards the bowling alley closed. This is because you can get incredibly fast spawns by camping here using a combination of the Jet Gun and any score streaks that are dropped by manglers. But another strategy which is really popular right now is camping on the Alamo rooftop, specifically in this zip line here. And all you're doing with the Jet Gun is continuously just lightly holding the right trigger for a moment, tap fire it to take down as many zombies as possible to get your Ether Shroud. And then once you have Ether Shroud, use that and then try and melee as many manglers as possible, and then returning back to the spot and then rinse and repeating, taking down zombies with the Jet Gun until you've earned your Ether Shroud back. And in the process, using score streaks like the Chopper Gunner and the Mutant Injection to take out as many zombies, manglers, and abominations as safely and as quickly as possible to get through the rounds as quickly as possible. Once your score streak has ran out, all you need to do is just turn around, hop down, buy one from the crafting table, and then run straight back up to the roof. And using this strategy, you should get to round 100 as quickly as possible on this map, but it might take you a little while to really get the hang of how exactly to do this strategy because the zombies are very fast and hard hitting at this point. As long as you're picking up all the salvage from the Chopper Gunner killed zombies, to make sure you pick up any useful score streaks dropped by manglers, in around 3 hours of gameplay, you should get to round 100 to get this Dark Ops. And to make this even quicker on a bug round, simply save and quit, and 5 out of 6 times when you reload back into the game, you will have skipped that bug round and you'll have a normal zombie round. And to maximize this strategy, there are some augments that you will want to run, just Free Faller for stamina, Dying Wish for quick revive, Reactive Armor and Hardened Plates for Juggernog, Espresso and Hidden Impact for Melee Macchiato, Supercharged for Speed Cola, and the Void Sheath and Extra Charge augments for Ether Shroud. I kept switching between both strategies, and 3 hours later on round 100, I finally got the Dark Ops another round pop up. Another extremely hard Dark Ops is Terminal, which is to beat the Terminus Easter egg after round 50. Now, I thought that was too easy a challenge, so I actually went all the way to round 100 on Terminus and attempted this on round 101. Now, I streamed the entire round 1 to 100 on YouTube, and I didn't use any glitches on the way to round 100. I simply used a combination of the Beam Smasher, the Akimbo GS45s, as well as a ton of mutant injections in the previous high round strat before Treyarch changed how often those score streaks drop. And then finally on round 100, we decided to go into the boss fight. I don't normally train around the map arena at all, and I'm going to. Also, for obvious reasons, I won't be reading chat, and I'm very, very sorry about that. Where's your next crit spot? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're still hitting him. So yeah, we need ammo, but thankfully, holy moly. Damage-wise, we are doing very good. The beauty of 500,000 points. Yep. Yeah, this is, honestly, doing this at round 101 is underrated. Okay, we've just done the first phase. We've just done the first phase, and I don't even need to kill zombies. If anything, I'm not going to kill any. I'm just going to keep training. Light work, no reaction. I mean, I'm absolutely bricking it inside. Look how strong that mangler is. It's when I need to take that stuff out. But also, the beauty of this boss is that he slams down and like gets rid of everything. The round doesn't actually affect the boss itself. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it really isn't. It's more just the zombies that I've got to deal with. Look at these things. They're super sprinters, but I can still outrun them without having my knife out. Now, I could just go ahead and start taking these zombies out. I have so many points to buy ammo that it wouldn't even be a problem to waste it on them. But we don't need to take them out. We can just keep training around for now. Just got to wait for him to come back. All right, there we go. There he is. Okay, so his next crit spot is his mouth. We can still hurt him. Oh, what? Since when was his back still like a crit spot like that? I'm learning something new every day. Maybe it was just a very lucky hit. Maybe his back has a bit of a crit spot. Okay, so now we should be on tentacles very shortly. Holy guacamole. Normally this is where I use Beam Smasher, but I just got to keep running. Keep training. Man, it's the end that I'm actually really nervous about because I can't keep running around the map like this. Slowly, slowly. Okay, that's one tentacle down. That health is looking mega nice right now. I'm so scared about zombies spawning behind me here. Why are you spawning there, you silly bugger? Hey, was that it? Oh, yes. Is that him done? Or have we gone back to his mouth? Anyone telling me to jump in the water, you're a bad person. I'm not jumping in the water. That will get me killed. Can we get that back shot? Yo, what that back shot do? Okay, second phase. Oh, God, but now we got the amalgam. Okay, this is where I freaking out. So what I'm going to do here, lads, is I have a shields up that lasts for about 2 minutes or so. I'm going to pop it once the boss reappears. That will repair my armor twice as quickly. Might even give me armor. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, mutant injection. Yes, yes, yes. Mutant injection. Oh my God, just spawn back already. It's the amalgams that I'm worried about. Okay, mutant injection. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, what? No. No, 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 no. Is he going to kill me? No, 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 no. Oh, I should have waited. Never mind. Is it even doing... Yes, it is doing a lot of damage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. G freaking G. The next Dark Ops I unlocked was Armed to the Teeth, which is quite a simple challenge to have 3 Pack-a-Punch level 3 legendary rarity weapons equipped with ammo mods and 8 perks active. So what I did is I went all the way to round 30 and I upgraded the max rarity and Pack-a-Punch level of my spawn weapon, the AK-74. And I also got the Cryo Freeze ammo mod on there. But this also requires you to max rarity and triple Pack-a-Punch your melee weapon, as technically that counts as a weapon. And so I got Napalm Burst on there and got that to triple Pack-a-Punch and gold rarity. And then my third weapon was actually the ray gun that I got out the box. And I've heard a lot of people say that this doesn't work with the ray gun, but in my attempt it did, even though you can't put an ammo mod on it. And then once I got the 8th perk, which was Elemental Pop out of a SAM trial, the Dark Ops unlocked for me. And if you're going for a high round attempt on any map, naturally all 3 of your weapons would be max rarity, Pack-a-Punch with ammo mod equipped, and you'd have all perks. So a pretty easy one to get. The next Dark Ops I went for was Fatal, which is to eliminate 2 amalgams with a single shot. Now on paper, this sounds really hard, but there's actually a really easy way to do this. So for this Dark Ops, you need to be on Terminus, and you'll want to play on until you get an amalgam spawning in, where I got one on round 21, and using the Beam Smasher, I got the amalgam to be extremely weak, to the point where it had a really small amount of health left. You'll want to get the health down to literally 1%. It's still active on the map, and once you've done that, make sure to save and quit. When you reload back in, it will start you back at the start of the round, but because you got an amalgam on that round, it will spawn in the previous game's amalgam at 1 HP and a brand new one at 100% HP. You'll want to keep that previous amalgam alive still at 1 HP, but weaken the new second amalgam. And this is best done at the end of the round when there are no more zombies, as the amalgams can use those to regenerate health. To get both amalgams HP down to literally 1%, once you've done that, get in a boat and make your way over to Temple Island. Once you're over on Temple Island, the amalgams are going to respawn, but specifically by the steps out the map here, you'll be able to shoot an insta-kill power-up, giving you a free insta-kill. Train the amalgams up until they are both together, and with that insta-kill active, line them up and take the shot with a sniper rifle that is triple Pack-a-Punched. And if done successfully, you will have unlocked Fatal, and that's what I did to easily take down 2 amalgams with a single shot. The next Dark Ops I unlocked was Harbinger of Doom, which is to eliminate 100 enemies with 1 score streak. Now this has to be 100 zombie eliminations within 1 use of a score streak, and the easiest way is either on Terminus or Liberty Falls to get this with the Mutant Injection score streak. This is the longest lasting score streak in zombies, and if you attempt this after round 40, you should easily have enough zombies spawning in throughout the round to be able to get the 100 elims very quick and easy. For some reason though, this didn't appear in my game, but when I saved and quit and looked at the after action, I saw that I had it unlocked. And if attempting a high round, you are definitely going to get this during that attempt. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is to make sure you have a whole horde of zombies before you activate the Mutant Injection. And that way, when you do activate it, you're immediately going to get about 20 to 30 kills towards that 100 kills within the single score streak, as it will make those zombies respawn, but still count towards that 100 kills. The next Dark Ops I unlocked was Invincible, which is to reach round 30 without going down. This is a pretty easy Dark Ops to unlock in all honesty, and if you make sure that you have the Dying Wish augment enabled enabled for quick revive. That will protect you from actually going down. If you use all 3 of those dying wishes, as long as you get to round 30 without actually going in a downed state and having to use a self-revive or be revived by another player, that will count towards unlocking it. And as soon as you hit round 30, Dark Ops will pop. The next Dark Ops I unlocked was Kunoichi, but for this you need to equip the Void Sheath Augment on Aether Shroud, and within a single use of Aether Shroud, you need to eliminate 3 zombies, 2 special zombies being Manglers, and an elite zombie. Now, the easiest way to do this is about round 30 onwards on Liberty Falls, making sure that you get all of those zombies extremely weak before you activate Void Sheath. But meleeing whilst in Void Sheath allows your Aether Shroud to last longer, and when I did this, it seems that it was slightly bugged, where it actually counted progress throughout the game rather than during the one single activation. But nevertheless, the method that I explained would be exactly how you would get it, and as you see it pop there up on my screen. But in order to complete this successfully, you're going to need to upgrade your melee weapon to triple Pack-a-Punch and at least purple rarity to do enough damage whilst in Aether Shroud in order to take out the Abomination, the 2 Manglers, and the 3 zombies. And it's